Alright, hey guys, Sasha, welcome back to Reading with Toby. Today, I have another Vlogmas video for you all. So today I'm going to be doing a little haul for you all of the books that I've collected, I think since like June, since I've moved, I believe. I've been really good about buying books, I have to say. I thought I was doing bad, but then I gathered them all and I was like, this is like a pretty small stack. I'm surprised. So I thought I'll come share with you all before I hopefully get some gifts for Christmas. I have some wine because I thought this would be a nice chill video. It's been a long day. You can grab something to drink as well if you would like. And let's just chat about these books that I bought. These are in no particular order. I just went through my shelves and just grabbed them all and stacked them up. Okay, so first we have this graphic novel. This is Fangs by Sarah Anderson. This was actually a gift from a subscriber, which was so nice. This is the most stunning cover. I love this so much. I actually have read this and I really enjoyed it. This is a love story between a werewolf and a vampire, and it is just so cute and sweet. It will make you laugh, it will make you smile. Style, it's just so cute. I really enjoyed this. So that's the first one. All right, so the next book we have is Open Water by Caleb Azuma Nelson. This I actually got in a book box called the Call Number book box. It is Toby's playing with his toy, he's so cute. This is a book box that is like specifically made to bring you books by Black authors, which is really cool. I actually have a whole video talking about it. I got it as a gift from my mom, and this was one of the books that I received. So yeah, definitely check that out if you are looking for a cool box subscription. It's like quarterly, which is really nice. But this book in particular is a love story. It takes place in England, and it says, in a crowded London pub, two young Black people meet. Both are Black British, both won scholarships to private schools where they struggled to belong. Both are now artists, and they fall in love, and it's about their struggle of love and things trying to tear them apart, and it just sounds amazing. And I like love this cover. I think it's so nice. So we love Black love. Next book is Bewilderment by Richard Powers. Probably the only book on the Booker long list that I was actually interested in. I've been reading this book for a while. I'm still like halfway. This is a book that I like love. I love this book, but it's one of those that like it's better taken in all at one time. I can just tell. So I'm waiting when I have like a whole day or afternoon or something that I can just read this all in one setting, because I really love this so much. So this, you're following a dad and a son, and the mom of the family recently passed away. The son is on the spectrum, and he is like having a really hard time dealing with grief of his mom, just dealing with the world in general, and he's like struggling a lot. And it's recommended that they place the son on antipsychotics, and the dad does not want to. You're following their relationship. The dad is an astrobiologist, and so they like talk about science together, and he's using his love of like astrobiology and that the fact that there may be life on other planets to like connect with his son and to try to help his son. It is so good. If you, oh my, it's just incredible. It is so good. I love this so much. I'm annotating so much out of it. There's so many beautiful quotes. Richard Powers is an incredible author. Like, I will read sentences and I'm just like, wow. So good. So good. Hopefully I can finish it before the end of the year, because I have a feeling it's going to be a 5-star read, and maybe it'll be one of my favorites of the year. I really need to get to this. I really need to finish it. I just need, you know, I just need time. So next is a couple of books, because they just happen to be stacked up together. There is another one in here, but I got some books used, which I was super excited about. So the first one is actually a YA novel, and that is Burn Our Bodies Down by Rory Powers. She wrote Wilder Girls, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was so good. I loved it so much, and I really enjoyed Rory Powers' writing. So this was her newest release that I've been meaning to get to, so I was super excited to find it used. Now, what is it about? That is a great question. I think small town, another creepy book, like, I don't know. It was one of those books, you know, where you read something by an author and you're just gonna pick up whatever else she publishes now. So I'm really excited about this. Again, I really love this cover, and I love the title, Burn Our Bodies Down. All I want to do is like, it's just black and orange. So there is that one. Let's take a wine break. Next one is The Other Black Girl by Zakiya Delilah Here is the stickers covering it. Yes. All right, so I love this cover, but I also love the UK cover. I'll put it here. And I was like debating which one did I want, but then I saw this one used, so I was like, all right, I'll just get the used one. So this sounds so good. I've seen this book like everywhere, but I thought it was just like a contemporary book, and I was like, maybe we'll see if I hear about it. But then I heard that it's more of a thriller vibes and kind of like Get Out vibes, and I was like, absolutely yes. So this, all I know is that you're following this black girl who works in a publishing company, which that sounds amazing already, and she's the only black girl there, and then another black girl gets hired, and then I don't know, tensions arise, creepy things start happening, I believe. I don't know, I can't wait to read this. It sounds so good. Like, I keep hearing so many great things about this, so I'm very excited about that one. Toby is going nuts. All right, next is another book that was sent to me by a subscriber, the same one who sent me Fangs. It was an anonymous subscriber, so I don't know, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's like so kind of you. So this is a self-published novel. It's called Black Delphinium by Fauna Lewis. So I think this is kind of like paranormal, a little bit of fantasy, and you're following this girl named Delphi, and she meets this guy named Dylan who is handsome and mysterious. It says she knew they came from different worlds, him being an outsider to her quiet Midwestern life, but she never would have guessed how many similarities they had, especially since he isn't human, so maybe like a paranormal love story. And then it says, how had she gone from Delphi, the reclusive daughter of a horticulturalist, that's a hard word to say, to something she couldn't even recognize. And then I like this last line. How has she gone from enjoying an innocent summer day to fighting for not only her life, but her humanity? That sounds pretty good, right? Interesting. So I'm curious about this. I'll definitely link this one down below because it's self-published, and we like to support our self-published authors. So thank you so much for sending me this one. I'm so excited, especially that it takes place in the Midwest, and I just moved to Illinois. I think it literally takes place in the state of Illinois. So just moved to Chicago. Okay, next we have some horror books. I'm so excited. These I'm all gonna get to next year, and I am so excited. I've been putting them off and not reading them because I know there's like all the other books that I need to get to for the end of the year. I wasn't trying to get distracted, but I discovered my love for horror this year, like my true love for horror. The Only Good Indians did that, so I have quite a few. All right, so the first one is The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. I've read 2 books by this author, My Best Friend's Exorcism, and you guys know I can't say this title, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. Loved both. Of course I want to read this. He's gonna be one of those authors where I think I'll just buy whatever he publishes. Now, although I've heard mixed things about this, I don't care. I still want to read it. So you're following a bunch of final girls. They're in a support group, and then I think like a slasher starts coming back and they start getting killed again, maybe. I don't know. And I heard there's like mixed media elements in this. Let's see. Yeah, so there's like mixed media elements throughout, and I don't know. Grady Hendrix, you know that it's going to be creepy and it's going to be entertaining and probably some social commentary thrown in there. So I'm very excited about this. Next horror book is a nice chunky one, and that is The Book of Accidents by Chuck Wending. Oh my god, I love this cover. This is another one where I was like, do I want the UK cover? Do I want the US cover? And I decided to go with the UK copy. And this book, all I know is that this boy was abused by his father in this house. He grows up and his dad dies, and he moves back into this home with his family, and creepy things ensue. That's all I know. I'm very excited. This is another book that I've also heard, like, I've heard people are just like, or they like freaking love it. So I'm hoping I'm the one that really loves it. Okay, and then the next one, oh my gosh, all these horror books make me so happy. Next is My Heart is a Chainsaw, like you guys knew it was coming, by Stephen Graham Jones. He wrote The Only Good Indians, which is the book that changed my life. I'm so excited about this book. I really like this cover, even though it's very like plain. I don't know, I really like it, and I love the title, My Heart is a Chainsaw. I don't know, I love it so much. So you're following this girl who's like obsessed with horror movies, and she thinks that like she's in a horror movie and a slasher movie, and that sounds incredible. Because although I do love horror movies, I'm not necessarily a fan of slashers, but I think I'll like it in a book. I don't know, like I've seen them, so I think I'll like understand the references, and I think it'll be kind of cool if it's like she's like pointing out things that she sees in movies that's happening in her life. I think I'll like it. I would just feel like if you like horror movies, why wouldn't you like this book? I'm so excited to read this. I'm so excited. This may be one of the first ones I read next year. Talking about these books is putting me in a much better mood, because today at work wasn't like too bad, but you know how like one thing can happen and it just kind of like messes up your whole day. Well, that something happened today and I just like kind of threw the day off, but this is making me happier. The next one is another horror book, and this is Reprieve by James Han Matson. I really love this cover. Look how cool that is. All right, so this one I originally saw on Books and Lala's. She did like a book haul, and she mentioned this and I was like, that sounds kind of interesting. So one day after, when I finished my rotation in the PICU, I celebrated by going to the bookstore, and that's when I bought the Final Girl Support Group. And I was walking around seeing if there's another book that I wanted. I saw this, of course I recognized it, and I was kind of interested in it. And then I read the synopsis. I was like, that sounds so good, but let me, you know, like, let me see what other books I have. But I kept thinking about how good this sounded, so this is the book that I chose to also buy. So I'm gonna read the part that like stood out to me. It's just a little blurb. It says, a chilling and blistering relevant literary novel. So we got literary horror, like perfection. A literary novel of social horror centered around a brutal killing that takes place in a full contact haunted escape room. A provocative exploration of capitalism, hate politics, racial fetishism, I can't say that word, and our obsession with fear as entertainment. Are you serious? Doesn't that sound so good? Doesn't that sound like my kind of horror? Like social commentary, oh my gosh, a haunted house, like social horror, what? And literary, so it's gonna be written really well. I'm so excited for this. I was thinking this would be a good one for Winterween, because you have to read a book that's like has like snow on the cover and winter theme, and is this not it? So perfect horror wintry vibes. I love it. Next, this is the other book that I found that I got used. This is Vita Nostra by Marina and Sergei Diachenko. There we go. So this book I have seen, I've had my eye on for a little bit, and I was like craving some dark academia because I was reading Catherine House, and I was like, I need more dark academia on my shelves. So I know this is exactly that. There's something about this, I can't quite, what was it? That like if you fail, they like can kill you. If you're like, yeah, if you fail in the school, they can kill you. Is that accurate? Hold on. Using terror and coercion, the school does not punish students directly for their transgressions and failures. Oh, instead their families pay a terrible price. Oh my gosh. And it says a brilliant dark fantasy combining psychological suspense, enchantment, and terror in this internationally acclaimed Russian novel. Oh, I knew this was like, I thought it was Russian inspired. I didn't realize it was translated from Russian. Okay. All right, that sounds incredible, and I really love this cover. Sounds amazing. All right, next we have All's Well by Mona Awad. This was my favorite, this was my most anticipated read for this year, and I'm not going to talk too much about it because I feel like everyone knows what this book is about. Especially if you've been watching my channel, you know that I love Mona Awad. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. I really did enjoy it. I guess I shouldn't wrap it up, but yeah, this book I was so happy to have my hands on. I thought she did a really good job, but for some reason I just can't give it more than 3 stars, but I still recommend it. Okay, last book is The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. This is a dark academia thriller that I DNF'd. I did not enjoy it at all. I thought it was incredibly boring. I don't have much to say. I do freaking love this cover. I was so excited because it's dark academia, but it just was not for me. I love The Silent Patients. He wrote, that was the other book that he wrote. Loved it, but this one, nope, not for me. All right, guys, so that is the end of my book haul. I think that's about 13 books. Let me see if I can stack them all and show you. But yeah, here we go, maybe. Okay, here are all of the books, yay, that I got. Isn't that like, that's a pretty good like size. That's not too much. That's a pretty good haul, right? Like not too many books, like not going crazy, but like a good selection. I'm happy, I'm proud of myself. I thought I was doing really bad, but I think this is pretty good for since June. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to read any of these books, if I need to get to any of them that I haven't read yet. Oh my gosh, look at how cute Toby looks right now. Wait, what are you doing? Are you sitting in the box? You are so cute. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in tomorrow's Vlogmas. Bye!